Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines Dirt Detroit. That's right. Anyway, so we're starting off with another little time lapse here at the beginning. This one's not too long, where essentially right now I am actually just adjusting the train lines again, only for a little bit, because I actually wanted to, because we had this train junction here that had all the lines sort of crossing over, and it allowed for passenger trains and cargo trains to sort of switch tracks in that area if they wanted to. And I actually really want to have the cargo and passenger lines pretty much separate, just because of the way that this game works. If they're joined together, it can actually create a lot of issues, and it's really annoying. So I decided that I would just begin the process of completely separating out the lines. Now, obviously, later on, they actually join back together, obviously, where there's that single rail heading out the other side here. But pretty much now, from this junction here that we've got all the way through the other side of the river, they're completely separate, and that's really, really good. So I'm actually really happy with that in this little location. Also, my key anarchy finally works again. I don't know if you guys watched my previous series, for the longest time, key anarchy was just broken because obviously it conflicted with another mod that I had. No idea which mod it was. It was impossible to tell, but now it doesn't, and it works. So I'm able to place keys wherever I want now. So you're going to get nice, like, sort of concrete walls going here and there, rather than just having that not happen. So then we also had this river flooding because of the additional sewage outflow pipe. So I actually moved it up here to the top of that mountain, and it now just flows down that river and pollutes that one too. So that's really good news for us. So that's just really good news all around that we're polluting that. I will probably eventually move all the sewage outflow pipes to the beginning of rivers rather than having them sort of midway down. Because obviously I want the whole rivers polluted. I'm not an idiot. I want to pollute everything, not just the beginning of the river. I mean, look how blue this river is. It's ridiculous. That needs to change, obviously. Anyway, so I put another bridge in right there, as you saw, because that's actually a really convenient one. It goes directly to that train station, which I actually use later on to build a bus line. But that bus line is actually, I don't show it in the time lapse, I just sort of do it. But the bus line, I'll show you when we get into the game. It sort of runs directly over that bridge to the train line and back over the other side. So it's super convenient and actually works really, really nicely. Also, you'll note, now that the city is not completely broken with demand and all that, we're actually making money, which is great. So we have basically no issue with money anymore. That's not a concern at all. And we have some actual demand for commercial around the city. Because I noticed there was a comment or two suggesting that we at least do some commercial, like, little shops around the place, like do like a corner shop or something like that. But and the thing is, I would always normally do that, and I always plan to do that. The thing is, we just had zero demand for it, so that's why I didn't zone any of it. But finally, with some more demand coming back, we can actually start zoning them again. Now, this area is going to be the farmland. I figured the other side of this highway, it's at the foothills of the mountains. It's probably a nice little fertile land area to actually start doing a little bit of farming. Now, this is just regular old boring farming. It's not the new farming, new updated one. We will do that once we get into the video. We just had a lot of industrial demand that I want to fulfill with just regular industry. So that's what I've done there. And then we're going to go in and we're actually going to start up a proper agricultural, or I guess, is it farming industry? I don't know. Which is pretty cool because it looks like proper farms rather than the weird 4x4 zoned buildings that we have at the moment, which never quite looked that great. But first, of course, we extend the train line. I wanted the cargo train line to come out over this way as well, over to where all of the farms are going to be. I figured that was quite important. I also figured it was pretty important to actually have bypass tracks. As you can see, I just built, because we originally did have bypass tracks. It was our other track that then eventually just turned into our passenger line. So I figured it was probably a good idea to have a little bypass route that cargo trains can take, so they basically don't get stuck in a queue. If one train needs to stop at a station, they can just sort of go straight past. And there should hopefully not be too many issues with that kind of stuff moving on down in the later episodes of this series. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. These things kind of usually just break anyway, just because of the way the game works. But, you know, I think we've had a good 3 years of this game. I think I've picked up a thing or two here and there, you know. I've learned with each passing city, I learned something new. So hopefully this one will be better than ever. In terms of traffic AI, in terms of managing the way the dumb AI works, hopefully we do okay with this one. Though, to be fair, I'm not really trying to manage it very well. Like, I'm almost not really caring about traffic, to be honest. I kind of want this city to have a lot of traffic and have that kind of issue. But it hasn't happened yet because we just don't have that many people. We don't really, we kind of need high density for that to happen. If you just build a whole city of low density, you'll typically be okay. And I don't think you ever really run into traffic issues unless you've really focused all industry or all commercial in one spot and you made all the residential go there. Then it can happen. But it's pretty unlikely. So we probably won't really run into proper traffic issues until we start zoning some more high density stuff, which is still a little bit off. Like, we have a bit of the commercial in the semi downtown, which is not our real downtown area, but you know, it gets a little more dense in that area. And we'll build some more eventually, but we're not quite there yet. So, you know, stay tuned for that. I was looking at other potential cargo delivery and importing solutions just then. There wasn't really any because we can't do a shipping area here, which I'm not surprised. There's a tiny river, and we can't really fit an airport there. We'll have to do that somewhere else later on in the city. But yeah, this is it for the time lapse. We're going to go ahead and jump into the game and just start playing some sweet cities skylines. So I actually kind of stopped the time lapse because I realized I had a lot of people dying. Well, actually, no, they're not dying yet. They're all sick. And whenever that happens, you better believe that there's some drinking water pollution. And occasionally, because I start dumping more, I'm dumping more and more sewage every time. This river is flowing more than ever. Especially, look, you can tell it's flowing more because it used to start here and now it goes back there. Occasionally when I do that, there's more and more water here. So then it sort of backs further and further up here. And then eventually, these can sometimes start sucking the sewage right back into the system. So we need to fix that. I think actually, realistically, we should probably get water from over here. Also, there's not really any reason I haven't purchased all the tiles other than the fact, I don't know, I kind of like sort of being just in this area because it means I can focus on this area to build in. Anyway, so I think if we just start getting water from over here, you know, completely away, because all this sewage is basically going to be flowing out this way and it should flow off the edge of the map. So if we collect some new water, oh, it's such a beautiful area though, isn't it? It seems a shame to ruin it with water pumps, but I think we're going to be doing that. I mean, if we just tuck it away in one of these little bays somewhere, then we can do some other stuff here. Like, it's never... Also, this map is really weird. Like, there's this one-way highway road that just sort of goes around it. It sort of just comes off... Oh, God, I can't really show you, actually, because... Oh, wait, what if I go... Oh, no, I don't have the first-person camera. It sort of just branches off one of the highways, and then it's just a one-way road the whole way. So, eventually, we'll probably change that into a two-way road. Because I'm not really sure why it's one-way. Anyway, where is these? So, we're going to move all these. Just so we're kind of away from that issue entirely. We'll put it maybe in like a little bay. What if we just put it like in here? I really hate these water pumps. They look so bad. Like, they're just big pipes going into the water. Like, surely there's a nicer looking thing that they could have done, but whatever. Anyway, for now we'll just put them in there. Because this shouldn't ever see any pollution. Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, you know what? Actually... Never say never. Also, we could use a little bit more water, so I'll get a fourth one. Now, this is probably going to dry up that area for a little bit once it starts running. I'm just going to do this and then this. Join these up like so. And then I guess I'll just run the pipe here and then maybe... I wonder if we should, like I could follow a little bit of the landscape. Or I could just go straight across and it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Can I do it like a straight slope so it stays flat? Because I don't like the idea of the pipe going up. Because if you're going to run a pipe here, you wouldn't take it up the mountain and then back down. But we can do that. You know what? I guess it really doesn't matter. We're not going to see it, so whatever. It's really not an issue. More of a question of power is how do we get power over here? Do we just generate power over here? You know what? Maybe we should move the power plants over here. Sort of have them over this way. Or even in here. This is a good little, like... Good little cutout area. Like, it's really beautiful. Actually, we might need to buy... I didn't want to buy all these tiles. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Again, it doesn't really matter. It makes no difference whether I have them or not. Maybe we change this road. Yeah, look at this. It's so weird. They've just built like a one-way into the city here, but there's no exit, which I really don't like. I might get the mod that allows us to create another connection there. Maybe we should have a road going down here with the... Oh, can we do like a... If we get like the larger road and we do this with a pipe right there. Oh, come on. This has got to work. Oh, actually, I should probably keep it paused. Damn it. So basically the idea is we have a sewage pipe there, water flowing underneath. This road is a cliff road up on the sort of like the cliff edge there. And then it goes underneath and it sort of just joins around like that. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And then this comes down over here. You know what? I might actually just keep this elevated for the duration around here. Like, it doesn't have to be high up. Because I really don't want it to be high up through here anyway. But just like a little bit off the ground. So it sort of comes around like that. And then we can just join back down to the ground. And then we'll come this way. And then this probably doesn't even really need to be off the ground for much longer. So we go down to here. We'll do a straight slope. Pretty much as long and gentle as possible. And then I guess... where would we go? I guess up through there. It almost doesn't really need to be this big of a road anymore, though, is kind of the thing. I don't know if I really want it to be. Oh, I guess it's okay. Should we go through... I'm trying to figure out how we want to do this. Because it obviously connected this road here. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out how I want to connect it all through. So I guess we'll bring it down like this. Now, I don't know when / if ever we'll be building out this way anyway. I mean, we'll build through here and all that. But I don't know if we'll really build anything out this way. Like, I mean, like around here. Probably build over there and all that. But other than that, I couldn't promise you anything. I might just give that a bit more of an angle. And then we'll sort of rejoin to this. So it looks a little bit nicer. Because at the moment, not ideal. Let me do this. And then we'll sort of come straight along to there. And then if we do a constructed curve is what I'm calling it. Here you go. Like that, comes around, goes across this little bridge here, over the nice polluted river. Lovely. Then, if we stay basically at the same level... So, let me turn off all sort of snapping. Now, I want all of this. I don't want this raising up like it looks like it is. I think it's going up. Well, maybe it's not, actually. I can't really tell. You know what? We'll find out right now. No, it wasn't really. It's all pretty much the same height anyway. Okay, perfect. Well, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, then this is going to go here. This is where we go into a tunnel. Like so. So we go here. We select that one. These two are both going to be the same height. That's a really nice tunnel. I really like this road. This new road that they built is awesome. I really like it. Can we just... oh, yeah, it will snap to itself. Perfect. And then we set the height again. So then it should be a nice sort of tunnel entrance right there. So this will basically just go straight through here, join up to that road on that side. And all shall be hunky-dory. Chips and glory. You know what? I might actually just stay underground until this point. And then I'll do... come out there. Because then that just gives us a little bit more control on everything here. So this is all going to be hopefully the same height. I don't think I can get that one. But we can still do this. Alright, so that's going to be there. And we're going to go underground. So this is kind of what I was doing with all the train tunnels. In the last episode. It's like you have to go into underground view, come out of underground view, level there. Now it should all be level. Look at that. Beautiful. There's probably... I'm guaranteeing you there's a better way to do this. You know what? If I built a road here, then there, then do the straight slope all the way along, that'd be easier. But you know what? It's too late. We've already done this. Now I would like to... actually, no. I want to go the other way. So I don't know if there's a better way to select underground nodes. There probably is, but that's the way I do it. And then we're going to go... I don't seem to be... oh, you know what? I guess we go here. Then bring it straight along. And then we want to level it back out. So level it up to that again. That's probably alright. And then if we just do a quick smooth-a-rooney. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, this one's a little dodgy, but... you know, it's pretty good for just doing it quickly. Right, so we're going to bring this back. We'll just do probably just a big curve here. This is essentially just a motorway at this point. So we'll basically up the speed pretty high. So it's going to come around here, go like this, blah, blah, blah. Come down this way. Looking good. And then we're going to go elevated and we'll just bring it down pretty smoothly. The ground here and then it can just go. So we need to go up that way. So, I mean, I guess we'll probably just follow the railway almost. Not quite, but... might even just come around like this. And then this can actually join up to this highway. So we're actually probably going to get people turning from this. And then this is... I'm going to turn this into... I guess this road. The two-way. We'll just change it because I don't want to rebuild this. I don't think there's any point really. It's going to sort of expand some of the land through here, but that's okay. So they had an 80km/h speed limit through here, which is, it seems a little high. Now, where was I building? I think all the way, oh god, all the way up there. Jesus, okay. We got a little way to go on this. Okay, so I went up to this tunnel, then it doesn't go any further, and then that's all one way. So that's now all updated. I haven't done this bit because I haven't really unlocked that, but whatever. Okay, so that's all this. Let's change the speed limit. I think we'll just do 80. That seems decent. That's kind of what it was anyway. So just do that. That should do all of this section, basically all the way back down to here. And then I'm going to turn this road into 80 as well. I don't think this should really be any faster anyway. It's quite windy up through the mountains. Because 80 all the way through, it should go pretty much, yeah, all the way back to this intersection, which is great. You know what this road is prime for? Toll booths! Much better. Oh, also charge a lot. Cool. All right, so we've got a toll booth there now, which is great. So that's going to head that way. Right, so before I can unpause the game, I need to get power out here as well. So I think we'll just go... Well, actually, wait. I was about to move the power stations, right? And I was going to do them up here. So why don't we just build a little road that'll go up through here. And this can just be... I don't know. This will just be some sort of power station location or something. I don't know. Be something like that. Probably do like a small town out here as well or something. Maybe not right now, but... at some point, probably. Right, so as for power stations, we have 3 across the city at the moment, and then some, so people getting, yes. Oh, that's right. There's still people getting sick from the water pollution. So I'm going to move these all the way out over here. So 1 oil plant there. And then I think, yeah, I think we needed a little bit more power than we had. Okay, so... I'm kind of just bunching. This is kind of what I always do. I kind of just bunch them off somewhere else on the map. Oh, actually, we should definitely get, like, fire services out there as well. Wait, where the hell's the other one? Oh, it's here. Yeah, because otherwise, if we get a fire out this way, if one of them catches on fire, then all 3 do. That's usually not a good look. Look at these beautiful oil stations. Wait, what other producers have... So we have the coal one, which is crap. Which is a dirty one, though. 640 megawatts for a nuclear power plant. I want it to be really dirty, though. These are all too green. I guess we'll just do more oil. Let's do more oil. It'll be fine. I'll do it out here a little bit. No, I won't. I'll do it here. Okay, so these go here. Then we're going to go... We need, obviously, power lines for these guys. Maybe we should do, like, a little thing where we have, like, a bunch of them coming out. We do, like, something like this. Okay, I need a... What is going on here? I'm just trying to build next to it, but it's proving really hard. There we go. And I have like 3 lines coming out of this area. Like, whoa, look at all this power that we're delivering out of here. And then this one can just go here and then go over this way. And then just go over here. Through to where the water is. So those will be there. The next one... You know, what if we have like 2 that sort of go up and over the mountains? And they sort of follow together because they're beautiful. Beautiful pieces of art. And it just, I don't know, it looks more intense. I guess we'll just go probably. When I'm doing these, I'm sort of trying to go up where the ridges are. So it looks the most sort of realistic to what you'd probably see. Like that, just have a little bit of a corner. Oh, I wish the towers were in the same place. Oh, I guess if I did the same length, it probably would have done that, but whatever. Okay, so they run over the mountain, they come down this way, and then they actually split off 2 different ways. So I have almost a little bit of redundancy. Now, that should start reducing our water pollution, because we're no longer sucking up water from over there, which should be good. Average drinking water pollution is 0, which is good. This should be really dry for a second as it fills back in. Oh, you got no water. That's a good point. Good thing we have pipes right here. How good is that? There you go. Oh, and a fire station. You know, I guess we probably need like almost like a little town out here. To be perfectly honest, like we're gonna need fire departments and all that. We're gonna need. We're probably maybe garbage, but we probably want a tunnel or something, or at least a road through the mountains somewhere. Because at the moment, going around takes about 1,000 years, but it's there. But it's there. You can do it. Oh, look at all these cars here. Uh-oh. Sewage is flooding more than I thought, which is okay. We can bring this down. Let me bring my brush strength way down. It's just... Oh, wrong way. So it's not deep enough. You know, if we deepen and widen our sewage flowage, then that should contain the sewage. Hopefully within this area. Instead of having it flow over there and flood our train line. That is a lot of sewage from one pipe. Jesus. But there it is. Good, flowing out of there. How are you guys doing over here now? We got a little bit of crime issue. A few people sick, a few people dead over this way. Do we have a crematorium out over this way? Or like anything? We got a cemetery there. We could probably, you know what? Let me get a cemetery out by the farms. I always find it a nice place to have a cemetery, yeah, in the farmland. Also, so I did this little thing here. You might have seen in the time lapse really briefly. It's just where the bus stop is. So if I bring out the bus. So yeah, actually the bus line, it essentially goes from this train station straight through down this main road up to the farms, and that's all it does. But it also passes 2 other bus lines, so it actually sort of connects all that together, delivers you to the train station, so it actually provides quite a good amount of connectivity through the area, which is really, really nice. Of course, we could do a passenger line out here, but I didn't really want to continue it, because I don't think I want to bring the passenger line over that side of the river anyway. I think only the cargo line. The passenger station next one will probably be here somewhere, just sort of going further back that way. Now, what is your issue? Oh, not enough. Oh, actually, yeah. So the problem with these guys is they do require imports. So having them over there by the oil was actually quite good. They will get imports, and it might just take a while. Is this an oil truck? Here we go. Yeah, oil truck's coming in. I wonder if we do an oil storage, like if we do oil tanks here, if it will... I bet it won't work that way. Crude oil. Would it just be crude oil? What if I did large crude oil tanks? If anything, if nothing else, it will look good, I think, for the area. Get like large oil tanks here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this will actually work in that way. I guess maybe if I turn this area into an oil industry, it might help. We could always just do that. We get some smaller tanks in here too, just to make it look the part. Because apparently it lets me just put the stuff here. So I wonder if these guys will actually get deliveries or not. 10 out of 18 workers. So there are people working here, apparently. 38 workers here. Jeez. Okay. Maybe we should just turn this into an industry. Ooh, where are you going? Oh, I was hoping you're going to deliver to this guy. 0 barrels. 600. That can hold 300. This can only hold 600. Oh, actually, no, it is 8. It is actually double. That makes sense. There you go. Wait, let's have a look at the water flow now. This is like all calm and really still now. It's like... take all the water in there. It's all good. So that should... I don't think the sewage is ever going to get sucked all the way up through here. At least I hope not. Well, there's only one way to find out. If it happens, it happens. Alright, so we got a lot of residential demand. Look at this dirty... Look, this area here particularly is so gross. It is actually so bad. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. It gets actually quite nice and green over here, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't mind the farms being green, but I don't know about this area, you know? You know, I just don't know about it. Actually, speaking of which, what about the sound pollution? That's one thing I'm really not caring about in the city either. It's actually not too loud for the most part. Like, a lot of these places are quite quiet. The prison's pretty loud, but that's about it. I guess we could do... Oh, actually, that's something that's new as well that we haven't done yet. The post service. So we do a post office, and I guess we got to do a post sorting facility. Let's do that. Let's do it here, sort of near where this train is. Seems like a good spot for it. Well, can't really fit it. I need a road somewhere that I could build it off of. Maybe if I do it here. So if I go here and then... Hang on. Turn snapping off for a second. Snapping and then just everything off. Go away. I want to put it like right about there. And then hopefully I can just place it there, is my idea. Oh. You know what, guys? My idea was wrong. But I'm going to place it anyway and then just adjust it. So post-sorting facility. You know, if I rotate it a little bit... Don't know why I have snapping on. I really should just turn that off. And then I'm just going to adjust this road here. Actually, you know what? No, I might actually just have this connect directly to this road. Because if it's only for post, I don't mind that. It's just a post-sorting facility road. Go down there. I didn't actually mean to destroy this much of that road. Like, a lot of this can still be here. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I just don't want these... I don't want these two roads joined together, because I don't want people driving through that way. Essentially. Oh. Don't know why we have those weird tiles there in the middle, but whatever. Anyway, so post sorting facility is going to go there. Then I guess we got to do our post offices sort of dotted around the place. Offers mail-related services such as acceptance and delivery. I guess, yeah, it just covers an area. So why don't we get one through here? How much of an area does it cover? Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Then we get one over here. I guess I'll just try and put them on the main roads-ish. Go like there. Now, we need to develop this area. This whole side of the city is really quite lame. Like, it's not... There's not a lot going on here. Especially because a lot of it I've had to leave empty because that's essentially a buffer between the industrial area and the residential area just because it's so polluted. We can't really build houses there. We can actually... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. We can actually build houses here because that's not polluted. Hang on, show me the pollution here. So I can zone. It's very, very precise. Like, I can do that. I can do that. And then the rest of this, I probably just want to be commercial. Oh, that's not commercial. Whoops. Sorry, don't build there. I want this to be commercial. Just like a little shopping strip. Because there's actually not really much commercial over this way either. Like, there's just not a lot. So pretty much all of this can be just commercial through here. There's a lot of people walking around here too, actually. I think probably getting off the train, going to work or to the offices there. Some of these are actually kind of in the pollution. Yeah, these guys are getting sick. Especially these guys. We should probably get rid of these ones. And probably these. Look, I want people to be close to in the industrial area. I don't want them dying of sickness because of it. Even I'm not that cruel. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to kick you out, but I have to. Like, I just legitimately have to because that's all I can do. Do some offices through here. Like that as well. A little bit of commercial and all that. Alright, so this should start building up. So we've got a post office just here, was it? Yep. Sorted mail, 38,000. Good stuff. Right, so that covers pretty much all of that area and all of that area. We could do another one sort of in here somewhere. Maybe do one back here sort of near where the highway is. It's not a bad spot for it. Seems like a nice little area for a little commercial strip too. Just through here. Like this little section. So we'll do that. Yeah, so we've actually got basically commercial down most of these main roads now. Like all down here, a lot through there now too. This is quite empty. These guys had like no commercial. They would have had to go over here just to get stuff. So that's a lot better already. I wonder how many people are coming this way now actually. I'm interested. Now that it's actually a connection. I mean a decent amount. It's not bad. Most people coming from this way, not that way though. It's pretty good. And they're all going through my toll booth. Oh, there's no power at the toll booth. I wonder if that makes a difference at all. Or if it's just like... I mean, they all seem to be stopping and... like, processing through it. So, I don't know if it actually makes a difference or not. You know what? We'll give it... Ah! You know what? Oh, that's on the road as well. That was like intersecting with the road. Okay, we'll give it power. That's what I meant to do. Oh, now there's no water? What does a toll booth need water for? I mean, sure, there's probably people that work in there that would want running water in the toilet, but... Actually... Oh, no, I guess there is people working there. Although, you don't there's clearly no toilet there, because there's literally nothing there. So we're charging 4 for trucks, 2 for cars. Hell yeah. Sucked in. Have fun paying the toll. Most people here turning right. I think we're seeming to get like one at a time. Oh, there they go. Yeah, a lot of people. I guess there are probably a lot of people from here going into this area. Okay, so this all seems to be working pretty well. I wonder, did these fill up ever? Oh, these actually do have oil in them. Oh. Now, here's the thing. These guys are running out of fuel, and there is oil sitting next to them, but it doesn't look like that actually does anything for them. At all. So there's a lot of oil sitting in these that aren't really being used. We might turn that into an industry or something. Anyway, I'm going to leave this part here. We'll be back next time. A lot of people dying. Is that pollution? No, it's not pollution. I think it's probably just a regular death wave. So that's okay. So that's okay. It's just regular. A little bit of fire there. We'll be back next time. Oh, we never even did the farming that I said I was going to do. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. We will do it. We will do it. Obviously not this episode, but we'll get back to it. I mean, we got distracted with moving the power and water over here, which I think is a better place so we don't have to keep more. Because look at this. We used to have pollution almost coming up to this part consistently just because of the water pumps. Now, not at all ever. It's always just flowing that way. We were sucking the pollution back up. All right. Wow, a lot of people are dying. Do we need more? No, we have enough. We have enough capacity. It's just there's a lot of people dying at once, that's all. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. And have an awesome day.